Okay, so I guess we're gonna do more continuations from earlier. I got most of my seals back. I messed up my red scepter, but I have magical piece. So it's probably okay for now. I can always get a red scepter later from somebody else. But I want to make sure my V801 is here. And I forgot my adept, which is not a big deal, because I think I'll need heavenly HP to survive laser anyway. I'm just gonna check one... Oh, there's the lightning wand I don't need. I mean, I could probably put my spares, as I said before, into the share bank, so that doesn't happen again. Good enough. So I think I'll go unarmed for Rifoi, but if I need to do ice spells or boss stuff, I think I'll just take this slight slower cast in order just to do a lot of damage. This is probably fun. Almost fun. Oh, Chris, you're good for 1 or 2 runs? You don't want to be up till 8 AM again? Okay, no problem. We'll cut you off, Chris. I'll boot you from game if I see you. Hey, Kirk, hope you're doing well. I'm gonna say you hit the game limit. Sorry, there's one more thing I'm gonna get. There it is. In case it's chamfered in, which it probably will be. 3 seals saves a lot of time. So even like that 10-second loss going back to the bank is still like a minute saved on the boss. So this is fine. You're doing all right. That's good to hear. Been doing a lot of PSO lately, but hey, it gives a lot of interaction time with the chat. We get to talk about random topics. You know what, Kirk? I was so sad you were not in the stream the other day, by the way, Kirk. There was talk of D&D and 90s and 80s cartoons. I thought of you. I know, you missed out, Kirk. Yeah, Cryo was in here celebrating his birthday. I know, I was like, oh, where's Kirk? He's probably asleep or something. I'm not gonna wake him up. Or he's in like a group call. But yeah, we were chatting about D&D a little bit. They were making a artificer, I believe. Yeah, definitely post your D&D thoughts in the tabletop Discord for sure. I'm sure that'll get Cryo's interest. I believe Cryo's also in the Discord. But yeah, we were discussing different game systems and stuff like that. Magic Tech Boom Boom person? Yeah, exactly. Then I was saying you played, I think I got the name of the game correct, Gloomhaven. So I was saying to him, you know, like, there's a lot of alternatives. I wish D&D, the latest edition, took after some of them to an extent. And we briefly mentioned the OGL license issue. Oh, finally, some dye fluids. Game actually being kind of nice. Been waiting for these. Thank you, dye fluid. Your copy of Frosthaven? I'm not familiar with Is it related to Gloomhaven, Kirk? They both have Haven in their name. There's a strong possibility that could be true. Uh-oh, I feel like Kirk's typing up a storm with the delay. Just like, boom, 5 paragraphs. Same universe, takes place a different part of this setting. Interesting. Well, hopefully it ends up being fun, Kirk. I might try one of those games. I don't know if I'll do it on stream per se, but I'm open to it in the future. If chat wants to do like a game night to mix it up a little bit from PSO. I was gonna say, do I stereotypically guess that because it's Frost, it's north of the current location? Looks like I would have passed had I made that assumption. Holy Zeus, get out of here. Stupid Zeus. Wall dwellers, as I'm gonna call them from now on. Oh, there we go. I stun locked it. Good. I was worried it would go out of bounds again. Stupid Zeus. Oh, now I get tri-fluids? Whatever, game. You know what? I'll pop these boxes. I'm here. I might as well check what they are. Nothing of interest. Disappointing. Aiming is a very straightforward conception. I mean, I can imagine what the setting is like. That does help. But it's neat that there's a... I don't want to call it companion game, but a follow-up to that. Oh, an actual legit Baton crystal? Okay. I'll take that. Oops. Before we fail. If I was a higher level, would have been so good. I was trying to think of ice names, Kirk, so I just ended up going with Mr. Freeze. Chad had mentioned that before. I needed a blue/frost themed character name. One with the classic. Really fun, but sometimes difficult board game. Yeah, if you have suggestions for things that would be set up on like the tabletop thing, I don't mind potentially hosting one of those in the future. It won't be, I don't think it'll get to the point where it becomes like a reoccurrence, but it could be a fun special event. So it wouldn't take the slot of anything, for example. Like it would be on a, I don't know, like a Wednesday or something weird. Just as a special event. But at like what normally would, I guess, be our normal streaming hours, just like Wednesday night. But yeah, I'm definitely looking for ways to interact with people. You know, we got PSO going, but I don't want to burn people out on PSO. Gloomhaven has a counterpart in Tabletop Simulator. That's good. As I said before, I've only really played a handful of board games. And a lot of them were like, okay. I don't know if I would like go back to them. Like, they're hard to recommend. Like I mentioned before, I played the one where it was like the zombie outburst kind of game. That one was okay, or like the haunted house one. Zombicide, yeah. I think I also played like a 4th edition D&D board game. Like it was legit a board game version of D&D, not just like a campaign or something like that. Betrayal of the House on the Hill, yeah, that sounds right. You chose like characters that could get like 1 level mid-battle or something that affected their abilities. That one was okay. Yeah, it was one of the... It was like one of the 4th edition games. I'll put it that way. But yeah, just in general, for people, you know, just embracing more games, seeing what people like. So far, PSO's been pretty popular. In terms of like weekend games, I think people are able to kind of jump in and out. I know there's people that do watch for like the traditional RPGs, so I'm still gonna do those. Wasn't aware they made 4th edition board games. Yeah, it had like a few pre-built scenarios. Like it had maps for, I think, 3 scenarios. It was kind of the things where you like had the tile is, I think it used double-sided tiles to save on the amount of things it gave. And then you would form the labyrinth kind of thing. Yeah. It was interesting. It was just kind of like, some of it felt like weirdly hard unless you had certain party comps. So I'm not sure how many players were intended for each campaign. Because like even with Healing Surge, it was like, wow, it's really hard to clear the dungeon. So we'll see. But I'm willing to try things. I pick up on board games fairly quickly. And I'm somebody that if I sit there with a rule book, I'll figure it out pretty quick. I'll just consume the lore and the rules. And I'll go, okay, I know what it wants now. Kind of like PSO. If I see somebody doing something I don't recognize, I'll try to adapt to it immediately. Or if I see random mag blasts, I just react to it, chat. And we just take it in, but like, listen. The meta is if somebody uses it, they probably didn't use Myla. So just join in. Benefit the group. Yeah, Kirk, I was thinking of you. They were talking a little bit about, like, well, all sorts of shows. I mean, we talked about, like, DC briefly, Marvel, Adventure Time. It was everything, Kirk. Anything and everything for, like, 50-something minutes, I think. So I definitely thought of you. I even said, I think back then, I was like, man, if only Kirk was here. We're having a field day. But, yeah, we were talking briefly about, like, some of the differences and where, you know, I really like Mutants and Masterminds as a system. I just don't think I have time to host it. You want to do Gloomhaven? It is a legacy style game. They say you do more than one if you go down the path of recommend starting with the smaller Gloomhaven Jobs Online. I mean, I don't mind it being like a recurring thing. It just wouldn't be very frequent is the thing. Like, it would be like our little monthly get-together kind of thing. I don't think it would take the place of like a, you know, the Weekend in RPG or PSO Sunday. I might sub out for another game for a couple weeks and then go back into it hardcore for Easter. I think we talked about that on a previous stream. So things like that where I can kind of pick it up for like 1 or 2 sessions could be interesting. Kirk's like, man, I missed so much. Yeah, it was quite something. We even briefly mentioned Captain Planet, Kirk. It was everything. It was everything in one little stream. Yeah, I was saying at some point I might watch those again. Some ironically, some unironically. And chat has suggested Discord for that, which wouldn't be bad for it, honestly. If we just watch some really cheesy show, I'm sure we could all laugh at it. So we'll figure things out. Ooh, these enemies need to go away. Thank you. I'll heal Chris's character. There we go. Top him off on the hell. Sometimes you find out how messed up the childhood stuff shows are. Oh, the Rappy's still see me or something. I was trying to walk out of range of them. Didn't quite work. Try it again. Better. No fluid drop. Brutal. Okay. Let's go back, I guess. Oh no. I watched a lot of quote-unquote dark shows. I mean, I'm not bothered by them. I guess that's why I have a tolerance level that's pretty high when it comes to that stuff. Although I don't like the visceral... I don't like it when it's very visually gross. I'm like, I prefer certain bones and other body parts to remain within the human system, please. But when it comes to like psychological horror, I'm fine with it. That's why I always thought if I wanted to play something like Silent Hill, but then people would feel like, I don't know, I wouldn't really react to the game. I'd just be like, oh, okay, this is happening. I wouldn't really get scared, quote unquote. Yeah, I didn't watch a lot of that growing up, so I'm like, I don't like the implication. I'm sure Chad is aware of some of my nuance with it, where I'm like, listen, depending on how it's done, it doesn't bother me, but I'm looking at you, Daredevil. There's certain lines you can cross in a show where I go from enjoying the show to, I think I'll stop watching now. Like, yeah, you went a little too far. Yeah, when watching The Punisher on Netflix was somehow more tame than Daredevil. I'm like, you went too far. Right, Kirk? Just a little too far. Just a teeny tiny bit. I'm just saying. I expect that stuff from something called The Punisher, but not from Daredevil. It is what it is, I guess. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I was like, there was like a torture scene in the Punisher, because of course there is. Of course there is. But like, it was so tame compared to the Daredevil one. I was like, it was like, normally this would be pretty bad, but I was like, wow, this feels like PG-13 compared to the other one. The other one I was just actively grossed out at. I had to skip it. I'm just like, I can't sit through this. I'll go to a plot summary. I'm not subjecting myself to this. But yeah, the one in Daredevil was so bad. I was like, why? Just why, chat? Okay, still got a decent amount of fluids. Hello, Double Door Con. Nice. Spread Needle. Love the paralysis. Yeah, I'm always kind of curious what games people will hop in on. I know a lot of people play PSO, but I'm curious if they also play additional games to that. So we have quite an audience, I would say, in terms of variety. Ooh, level up. I might be doing 1 more damage with the spell, question mark. Although due to resistances, maybe not. More HP material, nice. Are there any other kind of like board game style games you recommend? Or something like a Mutants and Masterminds even, correct? I'm assuming you would give Gloomhaven a strong high recommend. So we'll probably end up doing that at some point. Just to see what it's like. Oh yeah, there's a healing circle over here. Oh. I thought I was forgetting something in this quest. I mean, I'll take it. Cracks Knuckles, uh-oh. Yeah, that healing circle is the real savior of most runs. I'm like, please give me back traps and or full TP. Gloomhaven's in tied top 4. Oh no. Oh, we're gonna get the breakdown, chat. I'm bracing for impact. Put out a preemptive Gafoi into the actual spawn. Oh, it's just Astarks first, that's right. Nice. I remember the Rappies being out of range. That much I remember. I could kill everything but the Rappies. Stupid Rappies. Oh, another photon drop. So chat, can you believe it? I think I'm actually gonna hit 99 photon drops. Despite my best efforts to trade off stream, I think I'm not trading fast enough. Rip Sharebank. Hello, Dorfons. Oh, was one of them out of range? That's unfortunate. I can just picture Kirk's keyboard going clackety clack clack clack. He's slamming the keys. There we go. I felt it. I was like, uh-oh. Bracing for impact. I gotta get to Chris to rebuff him. There we go. BattleCon. Oh yeah, I meant to try BattleCon. I should do that at some point. That one's a great for a one-off for sure. That much I remember. Yeah, because there's like a action-reaction kind of thing. And you pick like your quote-unquote character class. I did end up getting like the Steam version, but I didn't like that I couldn't like... I didn't want to play like ranked. I just wanted to try the game, and I'm like, I don't know if I really want to go straight into battling people. Especially when you're not familiar with the rule set. But I give it a shot. Holy, the Babuda army is here to wreck me. Did you see that damage, chat? They did 500 damage in less than a second. At max, basically max distance. And I was stun locked that entire time. It's kind of gross. Yeah, I haven't heard about the game variants. They could be interesting to try out. Got another Jaya, nice. Oh, Scape Doll. Gotta go back for that. It's a classic. Thank you, Scape Doll. Never leave my inventory. So yeah, I think I'll set up Tabletop Simulator for at least one of the games Kirk has mentioned. Possibly more. I think of the games I'd be able to host that would be fairly quick as a one-off. I could probably host Zombicide. I would need to refresh myself on, like, the extra rules. But we'll see. Oh, is that what the Red Dragon Inn is about? I think you had mentioned it to me before, but I'd forgotten what it was about. Interesting premise. Yeah, BattleCon Online, I just don't even know what the character does. We could at least look at the deck or something. Okay. I had seen little things for it when I used to visit the old, what would be like Borders / Barnes & Noble in the US. The variants are for the physical game. Interesting. Don't need anything there. I guess I'll go this way. Oops. I saw the bush, but not the cactus. The cactus is the true victor. It dealt damage to me, chat. I might as well donate. Maybe it'll kill them. No. I was gonna say, definitely my trick is I never put any important buttons on control except for Gifoe, which I might move just to make sure I consistently have it. We'll see. I mean, having access to my buffs, I could learn to shift a D-band without assigning it. I just like it from a comfortability standpoint. I use it enough that I probably don't want a menu for it. And definitely debuffs I want to do on the fly. I do not want a menu for those. Deck is small for most characters in BattleCon, with most characters 13 in total. 7 are the same for all characters, with some minor exceptions. Interesting. I still gotta learn that, though. I've yet to play it. I downloaded it. I think I went into training briefly, and I was like, I don't know what to do. But I'll try it again. Goodbye, Sue. Oops, that happens when I look at the chat and I turn and I flick the stick the wrong direction. That's what that was, chat. If you're wondering why we're forward sideways / backwards. Lone Dwarfon, where are you at? Why, hello there. I think we have found the Dwarfons, chat. Fourth favorite is Dice Throne, which is Yahtzee with combat. I don't think I've heard of that one at all. Interesting. I would want to see that game, Kurt, in the future, if you happen to be playing it. I've heard of the other ones that you've mentioned. This is the only one where I have literally no idea. I think this is the first time I've heard of it. It's 4 Rappies on my screen. They tried to get away. They failed, though. And speaking of which, you're due up for a co-op game at some point, so we'll have to figure out what to do. It was fun playing Onimusha with you. Although if there's a game with a little less latency between us, that'd be preferable. Oh, I got bodied. I looked at the chat again. I deserve that. The most recent of the 4? Interesting. Well, I see the switch that appeared. I guess I'm gonna go fully into switch press. Kinda works for the zoo. I got stuck on that whip animation for like 30 years. Brutal. Yeah, I wasn't sure if like one of the ones you had recommended. I think you had like the rogue deck building game kind of thing, question mark. I'm not sure if any of those that you would recommend before allowed co-op. I think one of them did, and you said you were on the fence about it. But I would be willing to play it for sure, just to try it. A game like that might end up going into like more of a dedicated time slot as like a filler between like seasonal stuff. It was kind of mean of me to grant the Satellite Lizard. It wasn't necessary, but I did anyway. Okay, it's across the obelisk. Thank you. I knew you would know what I'm talking about. I'm like, I just don't remember. I think I got that one? I think? I'm pretty sure I got Rogue Book. I don't think I ended up picking up Monster Train. That reminds me. I'll have to check, Kirk. If it's not on my wish list, I'll put it on the wish list. We got time. I'll probably do like a special thing closer to my birthday where I take a break from normal streaming to just play whatever I feel like for my birthday. That will probably be on there and see how I feel about it. Otherwise, from the standpoint of special events, I mean, PSO will always get priority on Easter, Christmas, Halloween, anniversary. So it's going to end up getting quite a lot of playtime. But once we get out of like the Easter range, I'll dial it back a little bit. I think it's still important to play for the people that are still looking to level and stuff like that. I just don't think it'll be like my primary weekend game. A birthday gift Monster Train to me? Maybe. You don't have to do that, Kirk. I do have Steam money I have never used, although I'm going to wait for a sale. We'll see what happens from there. No, you don't have to. Doesn't mean I can't. That's also true. The only thing I could do is reject the gift if it comes in. That's all I could do. Just be like, nope. Oh, I'm getting bodied. Dang. It is really hard to conserve TP here. I got Mag Blast again because I was getting wrecked. I kind of want that Mono Fluid, but I kind of don't. That would be rude. You're right. Oh, Die Fluid, nice. Alright, somebody can donate, nice. I think we'll possibly pop it. Assuming Chris has it. That would be enough. It would be like a 40 plus. And I would be satisfied with that. I just can't Kaboe for the moment. Because again, I'm set up for more solo play where it doesn't matter. I never build Mag Blast. But I think going forward, I have to possibly move Kaboe out. The question is, do I want to give up special attack? Because I don't use that on a lot of characters. I'll think about it. Thank you, Kirk, for subscribing 17 months in a row. That is a lot of subscriptions. Thank you for the support. Kirk has been waiting all stream for it to expire, apparently. Uh-oh. Oh, there they are. They're like hilariously far away. I was wondering what was happening. Okay, I got 10... I did not mean to press that. I got baited. Did chat see what happened there? I went to confirm my Mono Fluid, and it used Mag Blast. That was so rude. That was so rude. Like, I did this, and it still Mag Blasted, even though the menu was up there. That was so rude. I got baited, chat. Yeah, I was like, it wasn't like I mispressed it. Like, the menu was open and it mag blasted. I didn't know it could do that. I wasn't even mashing it. Like, I was taking it pretty slow. That was very silly. I guess if it's still fading away, it'll mag blast there. I don't usually run out of TP when I need to mag blast. So I think that's honestly might be a first for me. That's so annoying, actually. I'll remember that for the future. Big oof, yeah, it is what it is. Well, I guess I gotta rebuff people then. Something strong likes to hit second pallet if. Yeah, because I was to the point I was menuing. Like, I menued 2 mono fluid and then it did it. I was like completely taken by surprise. I was not anticipating that. It was quite rude. Oh well, it is what it is. I'll live with it. You know what? Let's conserve some TP. Cast slower. Still got 3 tri-fluids. That should be fun. Oh, it expired yesterday. Uh-oh, Kirk's slipping. Live with it or perish? I mean, that sounds like something that would happen in the board games that end up being played. Chests over there, I can't do anything with them. Guess I'll go this way. They're probably around here somewhere. Where's the Dwarfon? Oh, do we have to go backwards for Dwarfon? I think we do. Get a nice little heal for our friends. Laugh at its inability to do anything. Debuff this one. We'll face tank it, it's fine. I mean, there are chests over here. I might as well check them. Nothing of interest. So no fire scepter for me, unfortunately. I guess I should have told the ice staff then. In case I need to Robarda. Speaking of which, they interrupted my debuff. I'm too slow. Those poor enemies. And I guess we just go back the way we came. This quest is a little unusual with its routing, I must admit. Regular Monome, get out of here. Oh my gosh, how many skate balls is that? Is that 7? Oh. What do we even do with that, chat? Let's tell the birds to stop flying around for a moment. Goodbye, Zoo. You know what? I'll disrespect melee it. Yeah, there we go. Gotta get the cool melee flips in. Oh yeah, horribly inefficient. Let's go this way. Like, I think for this character specifically, I'm not gonna use his special attack because he just doesn't have weapons. So let me actually just do that now. I think that just makes sense, so I don't get Kafoi locked again. Like, on other characters, that's a problem, but if I don't have Bringer's Arm, I'm not gonna use special attack. That poor bird was gunned down mercilessly. I mean, arguably I could get away with just normal and special, because why would I heart attack unless I have Excalibur? Silly Astar. Ooh, let's see. Got dumped a whole bunch of items. Oh, that was fairly good. I'll take the dye fluid. Nice, I got the freeze. Love to see it, chat. That poor enemy. I'll take those. Goodbye, zoos. Otherwise, how has life been treating you, Kirk? Hopefully things are going okay. They almost reached me. It was close. I mean, I'm just gonna heal this off. It's like a drive-by grants. Interesting. Life has been busy and somewhat of a trial this week. Sorry to hear that, Kerr. I was gonna say, at least we have to be near the end. 'Cause now I recognize... I can see the boss gate now. I guess I didn't realize it was a boss gate before. Oh, Chris is out of range of the buff. So I'm down to 1 tri-fluid, so I'm desperately low. Oh, what was making you consider if you're gonna quit your job? I mean, for some people it's definitely the right call, but I'm just curious for you specifically. Wasn't sure if you're still working with the group you knew from college or not. So I know things did not go well, from what I heard. Okay, final wave. I will grab yet another scape doll. And now I'm completely out of TP, except for 1 tri-fluid that I just consumed. This will be fun. Oh, what's that over here? Mine materials, nice, thank you. Okay, I got 1 tri-fluid, this should be enough. Let's assume it's gonna be Chamberlain, I guess. And just equip 3 seals early. Save ourselves some time. Still the same job? Okay. Wasn't sure. Good call on the Chamberlain. I didn't believe in the rare boss, unfortunately. That is kind of unfortunate how things turned out. I was 1 cast from killing them. Brutal. What the? I'm glad the already destroyed spinner hit me. Good job, game. There we go. So fortunately, I have the Thunder Wand and 3 seals, so I should be able to clear this fairly fast, even without a lot of TP. So I'm expecting to do like 500 plus. I was gonna say, if Chris wants to just hang below the crystal, I would walk further south, yeah. You'll cover us. Heal you up. Hopefully you don't get tornadoed. Tornado is basically instant GG. Oh, it's being kind of polite. It's fine. I'm gonna heal into the debuff, I think. Come on, Magnetability. No, didn't get it. I do 400. Okay. Hello, Mizuki. Hope you're doing well. Sorry you couldn't sleep, though, actually. I know you're looking to rest up. Okay, that looks like it's on the final phase, so Chris could potentially end this instantly. I don't know how random it is coming into this chamber. I've never noticed. I feel like it chooses the center or close to us most of the time. I deserve that. I could have dodged that. I could have taken like 2 more steps over to the left. Okay, well, it is dead. This little teeny legs are kicking. It tried so hard. But hey, maybe you'll get a Dragon Scale for HellCleave. Come on, Dragon Scale for HellCleave. I'm pointing at you, chat. You need that Dragon Scale. I did not get a Dragon Scale. I see the trolling. I know you wanted to disrespect the boss. I know. Sometimes you just miss the opportunity. Charge Vulcan with no hit. Why do you tease me? What a tease, chat. My inventory is all Scape dolls. I need to get rid of this. I'm contemplating coming back to sell stuff here, but it's fine. I could also just take the money loss, to be honest. Alright, so rule number 1. We have too many Scape dolls. We're at like 7. We need to go away. So what are you in the mood for, Mizuki? We're kind of just doing random stuff. A Jaya with 20% hit. I'll pick that up in a moment. Unfortunately, I am quite capped. I think that's the last photon drop I could put in my share bag. But I mean, I think this is an upgrade over what I was using. I either have a 15% hit or a 10%. I don't think I have a 20. If it's even, you'll... Oh, I almost put it at 5%. That would have been embarrassing. I'll check the beat in a moment, Mizuki. There we go. It is 836, so it's even beat. Looks like you got some time. Put that away. I have way too many Scape dolls. Alright, I'm gonna do this so I can pick up items in the future. I'm gonna put away... I guess I could keep the Heavenly HP on this character. I don't think it matters as much. This needs to go back. 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 All of this needs to go back. As long as I have 1 Heavenly HP now, I think I'm fine. I'm gonna restock, hand in the quest. I guess I'll host a Red ID version of things. I'll just do E or something like that, Red ID. Rest in peace, my money. Okay, no problems, Chris. Hopefully you get some sleep. It is quite late for you. You're about to see the sunrise. Retreat like a vampire to the bedroom. Don't get burned out there. Oops, already got handed in, that's right. Let's play some... I think I'm already at the right C-Bank, but this is fun. We'll swap characters. So I'll host. We'll go for more Heaven Strikers and all the other goodies that Red ID gives. Red ID's kind of loaded. Maybe I'll get Cannon Rouge with good percents. I mean, I feel like that would help basically everybody. Retreating from the sun, big mood. So hey, we're getting a lot of dumpling usage now. Faux Newman, not used as much now that people are no longer leveling, but maybe I'll do some very hard runs just to go for those nice drops. We'll see. So she should level again. I think she's got my fire staff, right? She does. Okay, that simplifies things. So we'll do Ziggy. Don't remember the name of the quest. M4AE. I think that's what it is. Gonna play some with Pessy before you leave? No problem. Hope you two have fun. You're always both welcome to join in any games that you're looking for. We'll get you a new controller, HellCleave. The chat will have it as a charity goal. But I'll get some mag stuff information to you later, I think. Let's do some escape dolls. Okay, let's try to menu a little faster since we're on a somewhat of a tight clock. So I think we're gonna do a few of these. You're gonna fix this tonight or buy something, nice. Storm and... Oh no. Did I not put away the Ice Wand? Did I seriously... I'm so mad at myself right now, chat. Did I seriously not put that back? Why did I do this? Did I only put one item away? Seriously? That is so annoying. Seriously? I have to swap characters, chat. I'm sorry. I can't do it with both staves missing. How did I not put everything in the bag? Did I accidentally put it in the character bag? I hate that when I get tired. I don't pay attention to like what I menu. I really need to focus when I menu specifically. Because this character has stuff that I need. And this is also why, chat, I want another V801 at some point, so I don't have to do this over and over. But when we're playing with less characters, I kind of need that speed. It's non-negotiable. Yeah, it's not on this character. But I definitely had stuff for it. 1 second. Is it just in his character bag? I mean, it's clearly not in there, that's why I'm confused. Or was I missing it last time? Because I saw a magical piece. I'm gonna check our character bank real quick. Yeah, I think I just put it in the wrong bag. Okay, that explains some things. I went to go take these out, and I was like, what the heck? Good enough. Try this again. Oh well. It is what it is, chat. That's what you get for playing PSO for too long. Brain goes to mush. So we'll probably play for at least another hour. I'll do a couple runs with our friend Mizuki here. I almost went back to Mr. Freeze. Basically, once it becomes even beats no longer, I'll do like one solo quest to wrap things up, I'm thinking. So we're hoping for a good drop, so I'll remake the game. This time with exclamation marks so I can differentiate it. Okay, now the game is up. And this time I should have all the staffs, not just Storm 1 Indra. Yeah, V801 plus all those other things are nice. I have to decide at some point, chat, we're gonna have a quote-unquote joke stream where I play 2 games at once. I'm gonna use that opportunity to unlock the limiters that I have, as well as an Excalibur. Since I feel like they're just not gonna drop for me, I'm not gonna wait any longer. Because I am desperately in the need for more of those. Pick out this, and this, and this. And this. That should be good enough. Don't have all units. Don't care. I have enough health. More important thing is I have every staff, and I have every seal. That's good enough. Okay. Let's see. We'll do VR. Not VR. We'll do M4AE. I'm looking at Mizuki's health total. That'll be interesting. I mean, I should be able to solo the first phase. That shouldn't be a problem. Just Mizuki will have to beware the giant laser. It's just like 920 or something. Yeah, it's true. I mean, if I don't have all the things, I definitely attack way slower. 841. Probably get 2 runs of this in. Pretty easy. The Wrath of the Lightning. Oh, I so want that Mizuki. You have no idea. I just want to be side by side with your character, and we just pull the trigger on all the lightning blasts. We just say goodbye to the difficulty. I took the bullet. There we go. I'm a little out of position. Oh, I'm stuck on the Rappies. That's why am I not moving? I'm gonna say I'm a little out of position, so I'll move to hit the Zeus. Let's actually put D-Band on. That's kind of important to have. Shifta I don't think matters for this skill, because it only looks at your MST. Oh my gosh, could you imagine if they fixed the lore so that it lowered enemy resistance? Like, it doesn't even have to be like a huge amount, but could you imagine if at like rank 30, it was like 10% more damage from grants, and then like 5% to all the basics? Like, how amazing that would make it feel to be a force. You can actually buff Divine Punishment. One day, chat. They did that in Phantasy Star Zero, just not this game, unfortunately. And by did that in Phantasy Star Zero, I don't think they specifically did resistances, but they did have Shift at Impact MST, which is something else to talk about on stream. But either way, I feel like Spellcaster should have gotten a multiplier to deal with the resistances. I'll face tank, it'll be fine. We're gonna believe. Maybe one day. I doubt in this server. In private servers, maybe. I'm gonna put Ice Staff on. Specifically for this wave. Let's debuff. I do have 3 seals on. Should put Robardo on a minimum. Ooh, let's lightning that. There we go. Thank you, Robardo buff. Actually relevant at the moment. Goodbye. There we go. I'm slightly too far away to stop the charge. I'm gonna revive. Your funds are annoying. The roadkill though. I've decided I don't need my special attack on this character at all. Let's leave that as Gafoi so I don't get locked out of Gafoi spam. I think we're good. For other characters, I need to rethink what I want to do with that, but for this character specifically, I'm not going to use weapon attacks. I mean, my accuracy is 133. I'm never going to land it. I already got rid of her normal and power attacks, as I also know there's no point. So I have alternate access to grants and Negat if I really want it, but it's kind of okay. Yeah, I gotta get more used to the weapon swapping. It's something I've been trying to work on a little bit. I think I literally didn't do it until this year, like at all, using that menu to weapon swap. I set it up, I think, in November, used it briefly in December, but now I'm like actively trying to become better at using some of the side menus. It has been useful, as otherwise I wouldn't do things like switching merges mid-battle. So it is somewhat beneficial. Checking the even beat times. We're still at 8:45. Quite a lot of time left. My nemesis is here. Don't stun lock me. Don't stun lock me. Dimate. Dimate and pray. Okay, there we go. One Gafoi for future wave. Just gotta kill them. Okay. Okay, this is fine. Just gotta deal with the ass star. Body block for the ranger is needed. We are the tank. let's unlock the zoo a little bit. Had a feeling it was Dorfon. Good call. Okay, so if any of them charge, it's basically GG. Oh, already GG, never mind. The game's being a little nicer to me with dive fluids, so I'll use a couple here. Even got a tri-fluid back, nice. Come on, freeze. Oh, I didn't get it. Okay, I gotta debuff them. Come on. There we go. Out of range of the zoo. Debuff, try again. Better. Okay, I'll play mostly supportive. I'll stick to the Ice Staff plus Rebard Emerge to maximize damage. This enemy is so mean, chat. Come on, freeze chance, you could do it. As I said before, I'm glad I made Gaphoe a button. That would have been locked out again. So good call on just swapping out the not used button at all. Otherwise, I think I use everything on the controller. I use Foe a little less here, since I'm in multiplayer, but it is useful in single player quite a bit. I'll just Fire Scepter out. I think we're overdue for some Dorfons after this wave. Disco Brayman with unknown stats. I really gotta stretch my item reader out a little more, just so I can read it. Disco's like one of those things. Rebuff. Get a freeze going. Get bullied mercilessly. Okay. Sending Gaphoe out to despair us from Dorfon. Nice. Oh, I got double hit, but don't worry, I've skipped all. I'm good. I just call that an inconvenience. Stupid double hits. Get some Gaphoe out there to deal with them. Please die. Thank you. Ooh, it's not letting me stretch it. I'll have to fix it manually later. Okay, but did this come with hit percentage just now? 20% hit. Okay. I don't think people would pay for that. If it was like 40 hit, maybe. Yeah, I'm also at 100 Mag Blast, if you'd like to use it at some point. I'll just Myla. Just get rid of the Mono Fluid. nice little debuff going. That immediate extending arm into crit was very rude. Alright, that's fine. As long as I body block for this, I don't mind being the decoy. But if they hit Mizuki, that's a problem. I gotta get Mizuki's defense back up. If they'll let me. That is a big condition, if... Holy... I'm getting bullied by them, chat. Straight up bullied. Okay, defense back up. Let's get some Kapoe out there. And we're gonna be coming up to Marissa soonish. Slowly getting close to where I need to level. I'm gonna say Mizuki. I think if you want to use it, I'm gonna use it after this wave, I think. Just to start the wave off. Oh, it's one of these? That's fine, I'll still use. It's just whatever. I just want to free up our ability to get mag invincibility again. And if it happens to make you tankier for other enemies, that's also good. Poor bird. I think I got both of them, the Rovarda. I did. Nice. Heavenly Mind? Oh. Okay. I mean, I've been meaning to get more of those. That's fine. We call that convenient. Not a rare I was intending to go for, but here we are. Ooh, this enemy is so deadly. Oh no! I'm gonna die mate to get out of here. There's too many of them near me. No! Oh, these things are the worst when they're allowed to do things. If only their light resistance wasn't so high. Okay, I'm gonna reapply some buffs. Sorry, Rappies. Much easier time. Yeah, Heavenly Mind has been very useful for starting our new characters off. It's not bad putting it as just like a placeholder on other characters either. Obviously there are better choices, but I'd rather have that than like, I don't know, like Ogre Power or something. Most characters. Gladly take that. Okay. Speaking of which, I have a spare slot. I might as well put it on, right? Go for the minute. Yeah. There we go. That's what I'm talking about, chat. That's all I live for. It's that one room. Thank you. Thank you, Movement Manip. Ooh, wow. Even with 41 D-Band, they are hurting me for way too much. I mean, I know they really care about me getting my Mag Blast back, but... Ooh, just getting knocked down repeatedly. It's unfortunate. I think neither of us has high enough defense to deal with this, so let me kill at least one of them. So I get to play the game. Okay, I get to play the game again. I'm good. I'm actually going to switch it to 3 seals, because these enemies are way more annoying than I thought. Uh-oh, Mizuki down again. I'm not even getting an opportunity to buff, unfortunately. Let's put D-Fan back on. And let us do a couple Rifoes here, I think. That's fine. It didn't kill me. I'm way overdue for some invincibility, by the way, game. Please. Thank you. No, still didn't get it. One day, chat. I mean, I got reduced to like, what, 68 health? Still didn't get invincibility? What does it want from me? Those Goron detonators are the worst. I'm gonna have to bring in a tanky character next time. Or you know what? This works. Even though it's not the element they're weak against, it at least stun locks. I'll take that. Okay, as long as it gives the stun lock. Because I know the Phonu Whirl can't do the same stun locks as the Phonu Min, but apparently with Rabarta it's still fast enough. So maybe I really will just stick to Ice Staff spam. Like an occasional Gaboe to speed up the next wave. Speaking of which... Oh gosh, I didn't debuff. Okay. That could have gone worse. That could have gone worse. They should kill the zoo. That just leaves us with easy to kill enemies. Critter move hit me. Oh, Baton drop. Oh wait, oh no, I can't carry it. Wait, no. I can't put this in my share bank anymore, I have too many. Oh no, what do I do with this? I feel absolute despair, chat. I hate capping items. I'll be like, Mizuki, is there something you want for a photon drop? I'm just kidding. We'll move on. But I will load you photon drops if you need them. I'm at 99 now, I think. Or 100, technically. I think I'm technically at 100. But I don't know what to do with it. Oh, boy. I almost thought that was another photon drop. Oh, level up. Nice. Alright, so now we know. If I get close, debuff, and then Rabarta, I should be fine. Unless they go for the horizontal swipe, and that reaches me. Oh, come on, I thought I was out of range. Oh well. Rabarta, please. Thank you. Thank you, Freeze Chance. You owed me. Jeez. Hit it with like 7 Rabartas, no freeze. There we go. This will freeze. Speaking of which. Get a couple of these going. I'm gonna eat some mind fluids. I'm assuming after this should be something we don't like, so I'm gonna put some Gaboes out there. Not what I was thinking, but that's fine. Okay, froze the big bad. I guess I deserve that, that's fair. I am just cheesing him over and over. Nice, easy satellite lizard clear, love to see it. Marissa's did a decent amount of damage on them. I'm gonna back up slightly, I think. Actually, no, that's unlocked them a bit. I'll hold still. I'd rather they all chase me. Woo, there we go. Stick jiggle. They should just die automatically at this point. There we go. Gonna quickly try fluid. Heal up. Get the freeze going. Switch staffs because I got knocked over. Feel absolute despair as I go to use the spell and it canceled the menu swap. I gotta remember that that's a thing. It's kind of brutal, to be honest. Yeah, I'll manually go to there since I don't trust the menu anymore. Come on, random freeze chance. There we go. There we go. We're dealing with the threats one at a time. I guess I could afford to Zon this thing if I really need to kill it. I think I will. Go away. Okay, so I got a Tri-Fluid back, so I should be good for the end. So I got 3 tries, I still have a handful of dies. Should be okay. Thank you for the try. That damage taken. How did that... I was gonna say, how did that not trigger my Mag Blast? I was getting triggered. I was like, come on. How many times do I have to get hit to 80 before it gives it to me? Thank you. Okay, now I could just face tank this and it doesn't matter. Good. I get to play the game again, chat. Shake your head every time I get knocked over and I don't have Mag Invincibility. So I take enough damage for it to trigger. I just failed like, I don't know, 5 or 6 50-50s in a row. And then it's like, oh right, you have this capability. Okay, froze one of them. Froze both. Now I can lightning them a little bit. Pump into Fire Staff, heal up. Put another Defoe out there. This is fine. I can win this war of attrition with them. I'm gonna use a Die Fluid. I'm gonna keep going. I was knocked over, unfortunately. I tried. I was getting bodied by Marissa. You know what? She can play this game. Stupid Marissa. Get away from me. I want my Mag Invincibility back, game. There we go. I hit the Zoo for like 10 damage. Assert dominance. There we go. All I need is more freeze. Let them know who the boss is? Exactly. I'm like, I don't even need my Photon Blast to be at full power. We're good. Another Scape Doll. I might pick that up. How did the lead... Okay. Zoo Laser doing whatever it wants, apparently. Whoa! I got quintuple hit there. That almost killed me. I don't know if chat witnessed that. Goron should not be able to do over 800 damage to me in a single melee swing. I guess they all hit me on the same frame or something. Game please. What is going on? How did I get canceled that many times? Holy... And yet the game still did not give me Mag Invincibility. I'm feeling ripped off, chat. I survived going down to 80 yet again. Ridiculous. Let's get a debuff going. Just focusing on the Goron Detonator. Awesome. Checking the timer. Still got a lot, actually. Finally leveled up. Nice. I kind of need that defense, not gonna lie. Right, chat? Kind of feeling it. Die Fluids, not too shabby. Another Scape Doll. I could drop a couple Scape Dolls for Mizuki. I still have a few, I think, somewhere. Or am I literally down to 1? Oh, I'm down to 1. Apparently I'm down to 1. Huh. Surprisingly, chat, this is the first time in a while I haven't had Scape Dolls. I used one earlier, I think. But that means I put most of mine away. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm gonna assume Chamberlain, because the game hates me, and we're going to put Stormwand on. And this should hopefully be all the DPS that I need. I guess since Mizuki went back, I might as well go back just to sell things real quick. Because I do need money. I'm not gonna restock, I just want to get rid of random things. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna get rid of Snake's Fire. I like that. Rid of this. Get rid of evade material, 'cause no one loves you. No. Did it? I guess I canceled it. Okay, there we go. Let's continue. So I should be good health-wise. Mizuki might be in trouble, we'll see. We'll do our best. Time for Mizuki to believe. I'm gonna believe that it'll give me Chambered in, but if it gives Conjure, it'll be happy. No. Saint Million. Fair enough, I guess. I'll switch back to Fire Staff. I don't think this changes my initial approach too badly. Just need to swap out one weapon. Okay, that was pretty quick. I mean, I'm still going to need Thunder for this. So now I switch back to Ice. So I'm gonna pick up Rabarda, I think. I'll go solo it for Mizuki's sake. I don't think that laser's gonna play too kindly with Mizuki. So that thing does a lot of damage. Okay. Guess I'll heal Mizuki since I'm here. So let's get a little closer to the door. I guess I could defense up. I don't actually, I think the spinners might be doing set damage. Big sigh. I wish for this game if they were to fix it. I don't mind enemies doing like a minimum amount of damage per se, but I would have liked for defense to matter a bit more. I was gonna roll my eyes, chat, of course, that attack. Oh, right, ice. So we're gonna hope I get mag invincibility at some point. If not, it's fine. I'll chip out the boss. Missiles is actually what I want to see when I'm close, as it gives me the most opportunity to attack compared to the other ones. I think I missed one crystal because it leaned a bit backwards, so I'm going to move a bit more towards the center so that doesn't happen again. But either way, I'm doing a big amount of damage. As long as I don't miss it by like 3, I should be able to correct this. Oh, speaking of which. No? No mag invincibility? No love? No love. Just hit me. I was gonna say, just hit me. I want to make sure you're doing something I can punish. This is fine. Spinners need to go away, though. Huh? That was weird. I should have been able to hit that last one more time. But oh well. It's all up to Mizuki. Let's line up with the crystal. Poor Mizuki. Very close, though. Oh, it's doing its next phase. It will have its revenge. Kind of okay with that. I think I literally just need to hit it with Barda twice. This should be fine. So Mizuki can just prepare mentally for the final phase. Yeah, I think it reeled back a little weirdly on the last one, where I should have been able to destroy it. It just went too far away from Rabarda. That's why I don't like Rabarda on the bosses here. Like, Lightning doesn't have that problem, but Barda does. I hope chat enjoyed that, basically frame-perfect Resta where I took damage but full healed. Hope you enjoyed that. Don't you shoot lasers at me. Excuse me, go to your next phase. Excuse me. Yeah, go back to the center room, jerk. I don't know what it was doing there, but that was just rude. Anyway. Oh, I was slightly off on the Barda there. But oh well. Dead. Come on, heavenly ability or something. Been a bit dry lately with rares. Uh-oh, Chris is still awake. I'm gonna have to get a trank gun or something. Christy's asleep. Let's go get the armors, I guess. Ladies with 40 hit. Rebel Germ asking, quick question, what characters do you think are best mostly for solo play? Well, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I would say, if you're coming in from a you have never played the character before perspective, it's a really close tie between Ramar and probably Rawcast. Ramar might be a bit safer if you're not comfortable with healing as the cast. The cast has the trade-off of having traps, which makes kind of like anything outside of normal much easier. When you're in super late game, forces are autopilot easy, but they are not great beginner characters. In terms of like, you need a lot of setup for them to be good. Some people say on the forums that Hugh Newworld is a really solid solo character, but I think that's with the caveat of you have gotten every single possible item for them to be viable, where they are technically on paper good, but they lack the base accuracy growth, a really solid initial ATP growth, which determines your melee weapons, and genuinely have very weird mags to level, where without their mag, they feel kind of bad. Where something like the Ramar or the Ramarl and the Rawcast are just fine as like a level 1 character. You can win basically low gear to no items. But if you need me to clarify more, let me know. Chad, I can't put away the photon drop. I'm so sad. One day, Chad. I don't even know what to do. I guess I'll sort my inventory, question mark. Yeah, we have a video coming out on character selection. I want to touch it up a little more from the stream, but it's going to be on the YouTube for sure, very, very soon. In fact, by the time people hear this on the YouTube, it should be out on the YouTube. There we go. Get some rest, Chris. Thanks for joining in the streams. Yeah, this character mostly just needs levels. I mean, they're getting there. I don't know what to do with the photon drop, Chad. HP is a problem, not done with HP mats yet. I'll say this every time somebody brings it up, I am not a fan of HP materials. I prefer to take 0. I actually consider my character messed up if I do that on a lot of characters. I think the only character that might not be true on is the faux Newworld. Question mark, maybe. But every other character, I dread having more HP. I'm like, once I'm at 900, I never want to go over it. I'm like, please don't let me get more HP. Please let me be below sub 900. Unless I'm doing TTF, then 1400 is the goal. But every time you go over, you just die, I find, over and over. I'm not sure if you've gotten to that point yet, Mizuki. If you start going over 1400 by like several hundred, it's GG. Like, you know that tornado attack the episode 4 boss uses? Yeah, like, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. But once, but again, if you go to 1500, 1600, you're gonna start hitting thresholds where things that should knock you down don't, and you're gonna die instantly. I'm just warning you. It's not a lot of fun when that happens. It happens technically with Barans at like 900 HP, but things like the Gal Griffin tornado, or episode 4 boss tornado, or false spinners, or false elemental shots, once you start going over that 1500 threshold, a lot of those will just multi-hit you and kill you. Whereas if you sit at like 1200, those don't kill you. This PSO is weird. That's why I think Rawcast is secretly one of the squishiest characters in the game if you're fighting a boss. The boss will just one-shot you for no reason. They're like 2k health, more like 1 attack to kill. GG. So Rebel Germ says, I'll probably roll a Ramar. I feel like flexibility would be great. Tex. Okay, so that's actually an interesting question. Traps are incredibly, incredibly powerful throughout the game, in particular in multiplayer. Freeze and confuse traps will carry you through basically all of the game. Where it's a bit more tricky for beginner players is you will be struggling to level a mag, which usually requires monomate, dimate, trimate if you're just building a mag on your own or not having help with it. So you're having competing resources of how much healing do I have versus how strong I can make the mag. Both the Ramar and the Rawcast both gain enough ATP to be fine normally, so even if you don't have like perfect mag growth, they'll be fine. The trade-off being that the Ramar has a little bit more of a beginner-friendly curve from 1 to 79, I'll state, because they can use Shift to D-Band to buff their stats. That's where I'm talking about with Tex. And the Ramarl gets better than the Ramar, so once you get past 80, the Ramarl, I feel, is generally the better character. The Rawcast is kind of in between, where you'll feel like your damage is a little off, but at the same time, enemies that are problems for the Ramar, like Sinnoh Blues, for example, and Mines, are brain dead easy with Rawcast, because Freeze Trap or Confuse Trap shuts down all problem waves before you get those ultimate level weapons. In fact, the Rawcast will feel better to play if you could get through the first 20 levels with them compared to the other two. However, if you do get a good Shifta on the Ramarl, they also have the benefit of debuffing enemies, so they are even more beginner-friendly if you can also get to the point where they're in like maybe hard mode or so. If we're talking about just clearing normal, Ramar is definitely the best. They also have raw ATP and the highest accuracy in the game, so with no other items, the Ramar will also be able to use basically everything they find instantly. There's like little nuances with it, but that's like a decent summary. I don't think you could go wrong with any of them. The nice thing is if you make one and you want to make another one in the future, all of their stuff transfers, so it's not a huge difference either way. So anyway, what do I do? I guess I switch characters to mix things up a little bit. Somebody that can tank a little better, I think is preferred. So, Rebel Dram, are you brand new to the game out of curiosity? Or are you just looking in general? You've seen PSO. We're always kind of curious about it. Because we could definitely help you get set up in particular. I could probably request things from HellCleave, who's in the chat usually. Currently, I think he's with a friend. But we could get stuff set up for you. I'm going to switch characters to... which character? It'll probably be episode 4, I'm just deciding which one. Could go for V101 drops on Green ID. That wouldn't be the worst thing ever. Unfortunately, no luck with Cannon Rouge, even though it was Cannon Rouge Day. Played a bit on the server a few years ago myself, but okay, I'm not very accuracy to remember. So yeah, definitely wouldn't mind second V101 if I get a draw. Sure, we'll do Green ID then. I got a strong enough force. So unfortunately, you just missed the XP week, but I'm more than willing to help out new players most other times. I think we're kind of winding down for the day. Normally we don't stream this long. But from the standpoint of getting you started, if you're willing to join the Discord, I could probably help you outside of stream hours. Uh-oh. Oh no, did the chat bot die? Did this happen again, chat? Oh no, hold on, let me go grab a link. I'm getting baited again, chat. There we go. So I'll manually input it because apparently stream elements or whatever is down for now. But anyway, we have a PSO channel and it gets you set up with all the add-ons because you can see a lot of things on my screen that are not in the vanilla game. It also includes the map items. Did it not CBank 2? Did I hallucinate typing in CBank 2 chat? Did I not hit enter? I definitely thought FOMAR. I definitely /CBanked. Did I just type in the wrong number? Question mark. Oh well. So from there, we could probably get you started a little bit. I don't know if today specifically will be the day, but if you're around, we're usually playing. Or from the standpoint of getting new players started, we'll do runs, in particular with the character you can see here currently, but it should be C-Bank 2. And we can help power level you to an extent. But unfortunately, we did just end the XP event, so we'll see where we can fit in time for you if you're just looking to level. If you're looking to play on your own, we could still help you with some rares here and there. So for example, we could probably give you some hand-me-down ranger stuff. They might not be like, well, obviously they're not gonna be like top tier, but they should be able to get you through at least like hard or very hard or stuff like that. So just let us know, and we can definitely get a hookup at some point. But all people on the stream are welcome to join in the games if they have the right level. Otherwise, we'll figure things out. Yeah, like all of us probably have like low attribute versions of weapons that are extremely good. So just even being able to get them is pretty solid. So let us know if you want any mag help as well, Rebel Germ. We could get something hooked up. I'll pay for your mag potentially, since I need to get rid of photon drops anyway. Let's see, we'll do episode 4. I guess the same quest again? But this time I have a character that's way stronger. That way we'll go for Heaven Striker one more time. We got 30 beats, that should be enough to clear this. This character's kind of monster, it's got the Bringer's Arm, got a nice staff. Honestly, I might even play the melee. Exactly. Well, thank you for the follow, Rebel Germ. So yeah, definitely just reach out. There's a lot of people that are looking for games at all sorts of weird hours, like 1 in the morning or like 11 p.m., 7 p.m. I'm on in the mornings on Sunday fairly consistently. So I've been streaming since like, I don't know, like what, 9:30-ish chat until now, Eastern Standard Time. So it's definitely able to help players out at that point. Get a fire staff going. Honestly, this character probably doesn't need that much assistance. I just need the V801, really. I got Ignition Cloak, so that's probably good enough. Yeah, this should be good enough. I can also just fake melee through. I mean, I got Asteron Belt. I might as well just melee, honestly. But yeah, from the standpoint of like starting characters, I do think Rangers are the easiest as a starting character compared to the other classes. The Forces are kind of like, when you have everything done with a character, it just feels so satisfying to just go straight to their end game at level 1. They're the only class that can really do that, even with the benefits of mags and materials, both of which boost your stats. But Forces are like, I can instantly pretend I'm an ultimate at level 1. It's always nice. Speaking of always nice, time for me to melee, chat. We're going in. I have a 50-hit Asteron Belt, and I'm not afraid to use it. There we go. Look at this monster, chat. What a drop. Ooh, that damage. So I'm technically playing a Force, but sometimes it's better to melee as the Force than it is to use spells. Viewer discretion, chat. Let's get a debuff going. This also conserves a bazillion TP for me. They're gonna use lightning just to stun lock them. I'll put a couple Kapoes out, actually. Oh, come on, Zeus. Come back in range. No. You have to die on screen to give us V101. Rest in peace. They were out of off screen. I'll try to catch them so they don't fly away. But I think I need a different weapon for that. We'll use some Fire Scepter. Stupid Babudas. As I said before, it's better for me to melee these than actually spellcast. Which is a very sad statement, but also sadly extremely true. This one I could arguably Gafoe. Checkmate, chat. Listen, sometimes when you have an appropriately geared character, life is just so fun. Is this my 40 hit Bringer's Arm or my 50 hit? Oh, it's my 50 hit? Oh, I'm not missing with this bad boy. That's all I needed to know. Look how little damage they do to me when I don't debuff them. Crazy. It's like I'm the tank all along, chat. Nice. The fireballs come, chat. Hate them so much. They do so much damage. I guess I'll switch to Ice Staff. This is fine. Another HP material. Somewhere HellCleave smiles. Like that there's going more materials for him. I'll Magical Piece, actually. Easy kills. Let's see. Use our gun on the zoo as a force. His life makes sense. I was just thinking something unrelated to what we're doing. I think it was something Kirk had, I guess, follows. I see stuff that Kirk follows. So I saw one where it was like, imagine in D&D the reaction of a like well-trained scholar hearing for the first time how a sorcerer does spells. They just react in abject terror at how things are done. Ooh, that didn't connect for some reason. 106%, you're a lie. That's fine. Once I get rid of the other Dorfon, I think we'll be fine. You did what to cast a Fireball, exactly. Like, you use your bare hands. Things like that, yeah. Go ahead and consume some Dive Fluids. That's going okay. I got a little unlucky with the Dorfon. I had 3 attempts at demons, but all of them missed, despite being 106. So we like to call that just bad luck. I'm gonna call that bad luck. So I think I just failed the 3/4 chance repeatedly. Oh, that damage though. Time to bully some Rappies, chat. Look at the bullying. So fun. Anyway, Ice Staff time. Yeah, they can't knock me down anymore, so I have at least 468 defense base, so that feels a bit better. Plus, I'm still wearing Red Ring, by the way, chat. You know, just casual, best shield in the game. It's fine. That way, this character is somewhat viable in melee. It only took until 180 for this character to be fun, but it did happen. V101? Aw, random Meseta. Get wrecked, apparently. Yeah, I did like that. I'll try to keep that in mind if I do another kind of game of that style. You know what? I'm gonna Bringer's you. I think that would actually speed it up significantly. Yeah, that did. Now I've learned, chat. You know what? I'll just unequip my weapon for these enemies. Go for the stunlock. Nice, I got it. Can't hit the bird. No, come back, bird. Oh, you don't. Okay, good. It didn't go out of bounds. That's all I cared about, chat. It did not go out of bounds. A little unlucky there again. They stomped right when I was going to get my 3rd hit. Speaking of which. Okay, can they not do that? Thank you. What the? Like, I'm not hallucinating. That does 106%, right, chat? Have I failed that 5 times in a row? One, two. Oh, now I just got confused. Wow. Chat, roll your eyes. Roll your eyes, chat. What was that? Come on, 106% chance to hit. You need to actually hit once. Cut me a break on that one. Like, I don't know what to say. They weren't even that far from me. So I don't think I was failing the distance check. Because I know you do lose, like, distance over time kind of thing. Oops, let me try fluid. That's very silly. You couldn't see a chat, but I rolled my eyes again when it missed the ass star. Am I really failing that many 3/4 chances? I failed it again. Wow, I failed it again. Unreal, chat. This is why I don't gamble on stream, chat. The luck is so bad. How am I missing this many 3/4? It's crazy. I think I've landed 1 in 14 attempts. Statistically, that should not be possible. I'm just saying, chat. Just at some point, like, it has to be so unlikely. Just be like, yeah, less than 1% chance of that happening. And it's like, no, we got you. There we go. I landed the 140% chance of hitting. Thank you, game. How kind of you. I missed it again. I missed one, but I hit the other one. That's okay. If it lands every other one, that's also fine. We're gonna rebind. Landing every other one is also fine. But there just comes a point where you're like, come on, game. Like, you gotta be kidding me. Let's debuff them a little bit with bringers. I don't even know what to say. I missed the 112% again. Brutal. Now, unfortunately, I think I am gonna have to Mag Blast because I want Gavoe back, but I don't want to give up any of my other buttons. So I think after this wave is done, I'm gonna have to do it. That is kind of dumb though, that it gets rid of your other control tab. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna 95. I'll wait a little bit then. It is pretty dumb that that happens though. Give a little deband. Okay, that sounds like Mag Blast. Let's go ahead and use it. There we go. On the plus side, my damage should be insane. I think I have over 1,000 ATP, which is kind of high on a force. There we go. 975, okay, a little under. I must have changed my units recently. Okay, you're dead. I think at this point I'll just freeze into some Gavoe. The laser got me. Unfortunate. Oh, I got the Dwarf though. That's good. If I can just tag all of them, this will speed it up significantly. I'm reeling in my chair, chat. How did that not kill? There we go. Like, I understand if I miss, like, the second special if I go for it, but, like, the third special? Like, come on. Give me a little bit of a break here. There we go. Another one almost got owned. There we go. There we go. Much better. That's what should have happened the first time, chat. Or I could just split the demons. So bad luck briefly conquered, at least. I should start Fire Scepter. No, I should start Magical Beast, actually. Because I might be able to chain lightning after this. I think that's what I'll do. Let's just eat our die fluids down to 1, and then resort our inventory, I think. Drop this, don't need it. This skip is sorted, that doesn't matter. Yeah, these guys don't do enough to hurt me. Good. So I'm now tanky enough that I can just do this and just get reset. But now these enemies are also the true test. Yeah, this is fine. This is much better. Being able just to stun loop them a little bit helps a lot. And I could go back to Magical Piece, and it should be good here. Excellent. I mean, I prefer they target me. What are they gonna do? They're not getting through this 1300 health. Like, this character has been through falls. Like, it's fine. I think if I split the damage here... Yeah, I was gonna say, if I start granting the other target, that speeds it up significantly. I'm not gonna bother moving. I dare them to hit me. Good. I was the decoy. Rest in peace, Marissa. I'm like, I'm okay with that. Listen, sometimes the force has to be the tank and also the melee. It's fine. There we go. Nice and easy clears. Nice. Got it. And then up next should be the Gorons. And then we're basically home free on the quest. This is like the room that'll give trouble if it's gonna give trouble. I think I could do this and be okay. Yeah, this is fine. I'm like, by all means, melee swipe me, I don't care. Much better. Much smoother room clear. I need a couple of Gavois. This should basically kill all of them. Big enough. Oh, I'll do Ice Staff here. Oh, this character actually leveled? Wow, 5 MST, 1 accuracy. Whoa. Whoa, you're spoiling me with real level ups. I don't know how to handle that, chat. It's been a long time since this character leveled. I only need 1.5 million total to level the character again. Not a great item. I mean, I'm already capped MST, I think, as long as I have a 1. But extra damage doesn't hurt. As I said before, sometimes I just happen to be melee carry. Although Gavois stacking in this room, kinda sick. We're gonna whip out Eel Bringer's Rifle. Apparently get shocked mid-shot. That sucks. Zoo, did you just body block for the Gertabulu? You are such a jerk. you deserve that too. I'm rolling my eyes on that one. I'm like, really? I was gonna finish the Girdabulu, but I mean, it died anyway. I guess it doesn't matter. Just more annoying than anything. Alright, so buffs will wear off soonish. But I think I'll stick to spellcasting for now. I could unequip Red Ring, but if I don't have a Gapoi merge. There's not a lot of purpose to that. Debuff them, heal our companion. Buff time. Okay, I think I learned the rhythm on how to stun lock with Mizuki there. I think I did an improvement. Like, I purposely waited to see certain animation. At least on my screen, that made them unable to hit. So, small character development, chat. Learning how to teamwork with the Divine Punishment. Step 1, spam Rabarda. Step 2, watch the enemy helplessly approach. He's never able to reach. I should probably shift it myself. I'll take Bringers here. Yeah, I want to make sure the Zoo dies. So I'm going to stun lock it for a bit and then switch to Gapoi. Oh, no V101 for me. And the best part is we still get Heaven Striker on this run, because Green ID also kind of busted here. So even if we didn't get what we need, maybe Marissa will turn things around. Oh, they're already almost at 67 health total. Ooh. There we go. Any shot would kill there. Chat. That just shows how badly I need a Gapoi merge. I think that's going to be my goal, chat. After the stream, we're buying one. I've had enough. Seeing how much damage difference this character does with Ignition Cloak into that is so huge. It's letting me skip certain attack cycles on these enemies. So even though, like, normally it'd be like, oh, you're saving one spell, I'm actually saving 2 to 3 because I don't have to debuff enemies, and I don't have to heal if they knock me down, which saves a lot of overall time. Let me go ahead and Bringers rifle some of these enemies. Oops. Rebot. Are they really targeting me? Please stop. I'm just like, I'm about to get the kill and I just keep feeling this annoying gnat hit me and interrupt my combo. Okay, Goron Detonator, you want to die so badly? You have my ire, perish. Anyway, back to doing Girdabulu things. There we go. Perish. Silliness, chat. How dare they make me actually pay attention to them? I was like, man. It's fine though. Set out some debuffs. I'll just tank for the front line. This is fine. The enemy trying. Ooh, they're a little desync. I'll take the damage there. Ooh, they hit me out of my Dynamite animation. That kind of sucks. Too slow, apparently. Brutal. Goron Detonators are the real final boss. You can't tell me otherwise, chat. That right there proves it. Their damage is just so high. Got some debuffs. I briefly had mag invincibility. I could have taken advantage of that. Just want to do a lot of raw damage to the detonator, so it should be good. I'm getting stun locked. Okay, there we go. Rappy MVP chat. The Rappy was bullying me. Hope you all witnessed that. Unfortunately, I can't use my Gafoi again because I hit my glass. Might just burn it. Let's revive. Yeah, I think I have to use it. I need this spell too badly. But it's like, what do I give up? Like, I use Rabarda, I use Razond, I use Grants. The only thing I don't use that often is maybe Anti. But everything else, like, if I'm using weapons, I need normal and power. And I use special for bringers. Kind of annoying. I might have to look into another add-on to see if it could give me more choices. Although that might require relearning the controls, so I have to think about it. Yeah, we're almost done. So 12 left on the beat clock, so that's more than enough to finish the quest at least. Hopefully the zoo dies in bounds. Indeed it did. Nice. I'm just trying to chip out the Goron detonator specifically, so I have to deal with it. It's slowly working. When you had enough and you whip out the Excalibur. I feel that, Mizuki. Just like, nope, it's over. There we go. It's gotta pay. It's true. Okay, I think I'm decently ready for the boss. I still have 7 tri-fluids. Wow. I guess I'll use my 1 die fluid up and then also tri-fluid. Just because I want item space. If it's gonna be this, I'm gonna swap out a red ring. Oh, I didn't bring birches, that's right. Thought I did. Oh, yeah, magical piece is good enough. I'm assuming it'll be Saint Million, and then I'm just gonna fireball spam. Disappointing, chat. There's apparently a 10% chance for it to be the rare boss. We've defeated at least 10 on stream back-to-back without seeing one, so kind of brutal. Unfortunately, this should kill basically every spinner near me. So if anything tries to attack me, it just should just die instantly at this point. Speaking of... okay. That took quite a while. Oh, lightning, that's right. Okay, well, I'm ready to go fight the boss. We're gonna take it out on the boss. So unfortunately, no heavenly abilities, the big difference between the bosses. But this should still be okay. Oops, I was going downwards instead of up. Downside of when you're paused and you're going through items, you can't see the minimap. I don't need anything else here. This should be fine. I'm actually gonna wait this out. This should work, yeah. You know, that was just rude. The spinner into the missile, that was rude. That was rude, chat. That is a waste of my time and everybody else's time whenever that happens. Oh no, do I do that little with Rabarda? Oh boy, this is gonna take a while then. Rip no Rabarda merge. Missile, please stop. I mean, I'll get there eventually. Laser shouldn't really impact me too badly. I can die-mate this and keep going. Okay. One of the sides is not getting hit consistently. I think because I'm like slightly off center. Move over to fix that. Okay. Could you not just dual missile? Thank you. Like, right, chat? Could you not? Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna get hit by this. This is fine. See, the downside is I have too much health. So one of them will have a decent amount of health. Oh, he reeled back and protected the other one. Oh, that sucks. Chat, I really wish there's a way to buffer Barta in this fight. I hate when that happens. One of the phases should be like instant clear. Oh no, Mizuki almost died. Should be like one hit to kill it. Yeah, we'll wait a bit. I'm just gonna preemptively go back into the middle. I need to do like literally one Barta to pop the thing that I missed. Yeah, this is fine. I was like, listen, I was going back there anyway. All I need is one Barta, but I need to dodge the tornado, which is probably not gonna happen. Die mate and keep moving? I think a die mate and keep moving. We'll go for it. Nope, too slow. Alright, now it's definitely the final phase game. Stop. There we go. So come to Mizuki for the 2,552 health, which lets me know that is indeed the final phase. So goodbye, this enemy. Looks like Mizuki's got this, potentially. That actually hit me from there? Do I have escape doll? I do have escape doll. That's fortunate. I thought it was a little too far to the left for it to hit me. I was gonna sneak around the sides, but... oh well, I need to get rid of escape dolls anyway. We'll consider that a okay thing. Die grinder. Ooh. What a drop, chat. You know what's surprising? That entire quest, I never got a photon drop, despite the number of enemies killed. I mean, I guess because a lot of them have bad drop rates underground, maybe, but still, a little surprising. I have to put away these materials for now. You know what, chat? I was thinking of doing another solo, but I think I'm going to take a break from PSO. It's been a long day. I think we'll stop here. I'll switch to Discord later, maybe. We'll see. The V801 back, put all of these back, except for the Astron Beltbringer's rifle. I think that went okay. For two people, I think it's fine. Ideally, we'd always have somebody in the front that can tank for the force or whatever, but I think that went a little smoother the second time through. GG's indeed. Thank you, Mizuki, for playing. I'm surprised I got this character in the level. That was not on the expectations before we go there. Hello, Mankatu. Thank you for following. Hope you've been enjoying the Force gameplay. Oh, this character has an adept? I can also put that in the share bank, honestly. I do really badly need adepts on other characters. So we'll give some of this stuff away, for sure. In particular, I think if Rebel Germ was around, I would just give them the, like, super hand-me-down items. I don't need it all, like a couple spare Resist Devils for Lily, or something like God Battle, because I have Heavenly Battle. I don't even want anything, I would just give them away. I'd probably give away one Heavenly Power, because that just helped with some weapons. But yeah, I gotta figure out what to do with the rest of this. And I also need to figure out, chat, what to do with all these photon drops. So I'm thinking this is the time for me to get a Gafoi merge. I've been putting it off for more than 2 years. I think it's time. I'm not gonna do I don't think I'm gonna do the run that drops the amplifier. I would rather just play the game and kill enemies than hunt boxes. So I think I'm good there. I got a decent number of amplifiers for everything else if I happen to pick up blue barriers. But yeah, this 99 photon drop thing is not gonna fly. We gotta get rid of them. You know what? Nah, we'll save it for next time. So we'll hand in the quest and we'll give a sign off, I think. I had a lot of fun. I played through a whole bunch of characters today, overall. And we've been slowly helping Mizuki level, despite it not being an XP event. So we'll continue to do so when it's on the even beats. But I think, chat, it's time to summarize how things went. Oh, I saw the follow thing briefly. So from the, I guess, the expectations of today, we didn't end up getting any of the crazy rares. It would have been nice to capture on stream. Either something like a Heaven Striker, a V101, Disco Brayman with 50 hit, or Limiter, or any of those things. Or even, or Lame to Argent. But unfortunately, none of those runs panned out. But we did get support from different people in the community. We got to talk to a lot of new people today. And we got to play with a whole bunch of people today. So I think overall, I would say it's still a success. And these photon drops are going to be put to good use. So we'll see where people are in terms of dedication to playing PSO, and we'll help them accordingly. Quite a few people did stop by asking some questions. And hopefully some of the videos going up on YouTube will be a good place to reference. I think I'll have a command for like first character or something like that, just so I can reference the video faster. Because the intent being is that I go into more detail for each class, and then I will probably just give like an overall summary. Because I think in that video breakdown, it should talk about who I recommend as the top 3 at the end. But I think what I want to do is give it timestamps and things like that, so people could just go quickly to whatever class they want to see, and or just get their question answered a bit quicker. Because I think overall it's like a 30 or 40 minute talk we had, but if we split it up and we put some good time segments in it, I think it'll be a pretty useful thing, potentially for the community. Again, I'm not the end-all be-all when it comes to that, but just from the standpoint of, you know, coming in from a completely blank character versus like second time through, etc. Hopefully that insight will help people out with their decisions. But anyway, chat, we're at the point in the video that I'm sure chat is very much aware of. And we're at that time of the stream as well, where we're going to say goodbye to YouTube. So if you've been watching on YouTube, or if you've been watching the VOD, I'd just like to thank you for watching, and hope to see you again next time.